We just took the tires off the mixer tractor. They're getting worn out. Dad went to get 2 new ones. And the excavator's already done crushing this stone up. It was a pretty impressive machine. Took them about maybe an hour or 2 max. But made some nice stone. Separated all the metal out. We're just doing a couple odd jobs this morning. Dad lifted me up to this conveyor. This chain was jumping around, it was getting too loose. So I'm just gonna take a half link out of it. Just working at getting this little pin out. And we'll remove this little part and reattach it up here. Just gonna put some oil on it. Yeah, go ahead. We got another nice sunny day today. The hay's really drying. The plan is to wait till this evening when the dew starts to fall and there's a little bit of moisture on it. We're gonna rake it up and chop it. My dad's gonna go pick the rake up that we rent and we'll get that hooked up. I'm gonna start working at cleaning this bunker silo out. We're gonna be harvesting corn silage pretty soon, so we need to get this all cleaned up. I wanna roll this water bed mat up, get it out of here.
All right, we got some brand new 4-rib tires here for this tractor.
Beautiful. She's got an oil change, new tires. Really need to rinse this out though. Hardly letting any air through there right now. Now it's ready to go for feeding this afternoon. I'm gonna get this rake hooked up now. So we're back to using the wheel rake, this cutting. We did like the rotary rake pretty good, although our custom guy might be buying one, and if he does, he's gonna get a little bit wider one, which would be really nice. That way we can get 2.5 rows at a time. Rake's all set up and ready to go. So we got a few hours, so we're gonna start raking. We're gonna let the dew settle a little bit. I gotta feed cows, and we'll get back to this. Well, that didn't last very long. Brand new tires are already going flat. It's clearly not the tires, it's the wheel. So we'll switch the spare back on. Still that old spare. We gotta get a new wheel. Not today though. I got the feeding done. It's about 6 p.m. now. Hoping the dew starts to set a little bit. Ground is still completely dry. So I'm gonna climb this silo now and open it up a while so we're ready to blow feed in there then. If you remember third cutting, we topped off that silo, then we moved over to this one to finish out. This one's only a third of the way full or something, so I'm hoping we can fit this whole cutting in this silo, or at least most of it. And then if we have to, we can switch over to that one and get the rest in there. Brought this hammer along to help me open these. Always enjoy this view. Just pulling the airbags up. Just looking in there, there's about 30 feet left in this silo, which is a good amount of space, but if it's fluffy feed, it'll just fill up real quick. I'm in the last field that I mowed yesterday. I'm actually gonna start raking here. Don't think it'll be too bad. And then get around to the drier stuff once we get some more dew setting on it. Let's get this unit going. Got the first field raked. I raked a little over 20 acres. A wagon just showed up with the blower on it. I'm gonna go keep raking. They're about ready to get started chopping. I still have 3 little fields to rake, but just talking to Dad, the silo's already getting full. They're not even halfway done. So I'm gonna stop raking. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this feed. I'm gonna climb the other harvester right now and open it up. We're gonna switch over, see how much we can get in there. Dad's closing up that first silo. He's just about done over there. Now I'm gonna watch this one, see how cool it's getting. We might be able to fit 2 more load in this silo. Definitely not all of it. So I was just talking to Dad. We gotta decide what we want to do. Might end up putting it in that silo right there. It's not set up though. Can't do it right now. Maybe tomorrow. the next morning. I just got the cows fed. It's about 7:30. I'm gonna go finish the raking now. There's about 11 acres to do. There's some dew laying on the ground now, so it won't be so dry. I got all the raking finished. It's just 3 little strips. We didn't chop quite everything that I had raked last night, so we got a little more than 15 acres to chop. I'm gonna unhook this rake, so that way we can take it home later. Definitely a bit more moisture on it this morning. Last night the silo got full, we just shut it down. There should be a little more space in it now, so we're gonna run this load in, top this silo off, and then we'll be able to close it up. Should be able to fit a little bit more in that end one, and then the plan is to put the rest in the concrete stave silo right there. We didn't really want to put haylage on top of it because we're just about to get down to the triticale that's in the bottom of that one, and we wanted to be feeding that next. So we'll just have to feed some haylage for a little until we get down to that again. It's our best option though, because the blue ones are full. We're gonna try to get this load empty. See if I can figure out how to run this tractor. Dad's just sprinkling in a little bit of preserver for the top there to prevent mold. I climbed up on the silo quick just to check this. Looks like we have enough room for this load. We'll put it all in and then close it up. So now I'm gonna climb this silo. Had to set up a few things on the unloader to raise it. And then I climbed up the chute and closed all the doors up. Now Dad's gonna lift the unloader. We gotta get up in the top so we can fill it. Dusty mess up here. Got my mask on, so that's helping. Unloader's almost at the top. It's giving some trouble with the winch down there. Not sure why. It seems like once it gets close to the top, it starts to bind or something. I came down because he was having trouble getting it to go up that last 10 feet. This is our winch setup. For some reason it's going really hard towards the end since we got these new cables put on. This was the pulley that was on. Putting this bigger one on now. Just gear it down a little bit. Hopefully it'll be able to lift it then. Well, that's a lot better. Should I climb up the outside of the silo and watch it, I guess?
That would work.
I climbed back up this silo again. This time on the outside so I don't get so dirty. We got it up the whole way as far as we can. So we're ready to fill this one now. So they're gonna start chopping now. They're moving the unloader back to this first silo to top it off. I'm just gonna stay on top of the silo and watch until it gets full. First load coming in now. This smaller silo is 50 feet tall. The other 3 we have are 60 feet. So we're getting full. I don't wanna clog this pipe. Trying to get it as full as we can. So I'm gonna be on the phone watching it real close and then tell them when to stop. Okay, I got them to shut it down. Only got a little bit more in and it was really pushing the top. So I brought this hammer along to help me close this silo up. Everything's done, so I'm gonna toss her down, Try not to hit anyone with it. Unless Usain Bolt bursts out of those trees there, we should be fine. Nailed it. They finished up the chopping. Last load's unloading now. So we got a neighbor that's gonna help me level the silo off, set the unloader up. We're gonna get our old blower set up on the silo, just as a fan to blow air up there. We're gonna do the old switcheroo with the blowers. So the reason we don't just use our old blower and we pay them to use theirs is because theirs is probably 3 times as fast. Ours would not be able to keep up with the chopper. I'm gonna head up there. It's gonna be a little dark. I'm not sure I can film too much. They got their skid loader here now. They're working on leveling that area out. So we got it leveled out. Drop the unloader down and set it up. Extremely hot in here. But I'm ready to run it. See if we can get some feed to come out of here. We're getting it going. A little dry for this silo. It's a dusty mess. Whew. All right, got that done. That was absolutely brutal. That's why we don't fill these silos in the heat of summer, normally. Yeah, those blue silos unload out the bottom. You don't gotta level them and set the unloader up, and it really comes in handy. He's getting that soil leveled out, and then he's gonna spread those rocks around. We'll have a nice pad there for ag bags, or it's just a land of opportunity. Thanks for watching, guys.